The Umidigi G9T is another budget phone that is trying to compete closely with the likes of the Redmi A3X, Tecno Pop 10 Pro, and Infinix Smart 9. But how does this phone stack up against the competition? Is it worth buying, or are you going to be wasting your money if you go for the Umidigi G9T? Well, I've been using the phone for a while now, and in this video, I'm going to share with you everything you need to know before you go about buying this phone. Let's start with what you get in the box when you buy the phone. It comes with this pleasant silicone TPU case, a power adapter, Type-C cable, SIM ejector tool, and a quick start guide. I also found out that they added a screen protector on the display of this phone. This phone is going for 102,000 naira on Jumia, and my model comes with 4 gigs RAM and 128 gigs of storage space. Going by the prices of phones nowadays, I will say that this one is quite on the affordable side. For design, I will say that the phone is quite lightweight and comfortable to hold in the hand. The Umidigi G9T has a plastic finish at the back with this pattern that shines depending on how light hits it. I love how the camera cutout sits at the back of the phone, giving it this premium vibe and look. My color here is the Galaxy White, and white phones just hit differently. I mean, look at how this white color phone just looks. There are other color options available, but this one has to be the best. We have a single down-firing speaker at the bottom of the phone, and you also get a headphone port at the top of the phone, which can be a useful addition to a lot of people. The phone has a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, and it's quite fast at unlocking the phone. The SIM card slot is hybrid, meaning you can use either 2 SIM cards at the same time or a SIM card and a memory card at a time. The design feels good in hand. It's not a slippery phone, and it doesn't look like a basic phone too. We definitely have to give kudos to Umidigi for just making sure the phone looks premium, not so cheap. The Umidigi G9T comes with a 6.75-inch IPS LCD display with a 720p resolution and 90Hz refresh rate. It's on par with most phones around its price point, and watching videos or playing games feel good, and it's also responsive to touch. Colors appear great, and outdoors, I didn't really struggle to see the screen of this phone. The 90Hz refresh rate also adds to the overall user experience while scrolling through the display. I know it's not a perfect display, especially when you see the notch and bezels around the phone, but what I would say is that the bezels are close to what you get on similarly priced phones, but I feel the notch should be something that we have moved on from. I don't just like phones that have this type of notches in 2025. Other budget phones within this category come with a dot-in display, and overall, I would say that the display is fair for the price you are paying. The Umidigi G9T is powered by the Unisoc T606 processor, and performance is decent for the price. Daily tasks like scrolling through social media, texting, browsing, and calling are really good. Multitasking is pretty decent with a few apps, but it gets laggy when you try to play demanding games on this phone. Minimal games like Subway Surfer and Candy Crush are going to run effectively. You can just play them as much as you want, and you are not going to run into any issue. But as soon as you switch to the likes of Call of Duty and other like demanding games, it's going to noticeably lag, and you are going to play those games at the lowest frame rate. As long as you stick to the basics with this phone, the performance will be okay for you. It is most suitable for people who don't really demand a lot from a phone. If you're a power user, you just have to go for something else that is more powerful and can bear whatever stress that you're going to put it through. If you consider the price of less than $100 to get this phone, you can't really complain about the performance. The phone is running on stock Android 14, and it only came with one app pre-installed, which is an Indian keyboard app. I wonder why it's there in the first place. The software of this phone is clean. There is no ad on the interface, and I know a lot of people don't really like seeing ads on their phone, so they are going to love the fact that there is no ad on the interface on this phone. Although the interface looks basics, even the drop down menu looks like something from the past. Nonetheless, it feels quite fluid and smooth when you are swiping through the display. It also comes with a native screen recorder, which might not look like a big deal, but there are a lot of phones around this price category that don't give you a native screen recorder, so it's a nice addition. Now, the software has its own flaws, and we also have no assurance if there will be any further software support on this phone, because right now it is running on Android 14, and there are phones out there around its price category that are already running on Android 16. The Umidigi G9T has a 13 megapixel main camera, and the selfie camera is 8 megapixel. One thing I will make clear in this video is that the camera is not the strength of this phone. The pictures you will get are just decent at best, nothing too serious. You also need to be in an area with good lighting for you to be able to even shoot pictures that you can show people or maybe post on social media. Let me know what you think about the pictures that you've been seeing in this video. What do you think about the quality? Is this something that you can use, or do you think the camera might be a compromise for you and you will not buy the phone? For video, the phone can shoot 1080p with the main camera with the main 13 megapixel and 720p with the selfie camera up front. The quality is not the best and it's nearly impossible to get good video with this phone. Also, there is no form of stabilization, so when you shoot a video, it's going to appear shaky if you are moving. What do you think about the overall quality of the camera? Let us talk in the comment section. We have a 5000 mAh battery here, and for most people, it should last an entire day on a single charge. You are also getting an 18 watts charging adapter in the box, and it takes around 2 hours to charge the phone from 0 to 100. The battery experience is one of the best things about the Umidigi G9T, and since I got it, I haven't really charged it a lot. If I charge it once, I can use it for like 2 days back to back, and it's not going to even flinch. And after 2 days, I can still have a little bit of battery left. So here is my final take. The Umidigi G9T is not trying to be the most powerful budget phone out there, and it's definitely not for heavy users, but for under 102,000 it gets a lot of basics right: a smooth 90Hz display, a decent day-to-day performance, clean software, and a battery that can easily last a full day. The trade-offs are clear too. The cameras are average, gaming performance is limited, and there is no guarantee for long-term software support. If you just want a simple, reliable phone for social media, calls, browsing, and light use, this one will get the job done without draining your wallet. If you found this review helpful, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And also, let me know in the comment section, are you going to consider buying the Umidigi G9T, or would you rather spend a little bit more on something from Redmi, Tecno, or Infinix? I'll be reading your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.